Welcome. This is the human torso. It's a half torso, so we only see a little bit of the upper limb and all of the upper limb and a little bit of the lower limb. Today's topic with this model will be our organ systems. Okay, so I'm going to identify your organs here, as well as your 11 body systems of the human anatomy. Okay, so what you see here in tan is going to be our skin. It is the largest organ of the body, and it represents our integumentary system to discover the functions of the integumentary system. Okay. Then we're going to begin with the nervous system. This is the nervous system represented by the brain here, the brain. We are also now going to look at your endocrine system. Your endocrine system is going to comprise several organs found in the body, or glands, should I say. Here is your thyroid gland, Here's your mammary gland, Going to remove the breastbone. Your thymus, which we can't see, is also a part of the endocrine system. It is going to be superior to the heart that you see here. The kidneys are also going to be represented in the endocrine system, as well as the pancreas. Okay, but let's start again so that I can show you before I break down the model. Okay, so we can see our ribs here, a part of the skeletal system. You can also see your facial bones, part of the skull. So that is your skeletal system. You can also see a little bit of your sternum, and there's your clavicle, your collarbone. So again, that will make up your skeletal system. Okay, let's now discuss our cardiovascular system. The cardiovascular system's major organ will be the heart. You can see the heart there. And then you see blue structures. Those are our veins, a part of our blood vessels. And the red structures will be your arteries that are going to be part of the cardiovascular system as well, in the second half of your blood vessels. So your heart and your blood vessels are going to make up your cardiovascular system. Then we have the respiratory system. The respiratory system, you can see, is represented here by the lungs. We have two lungs, which are separated by the heart. So this will be the right lung. This is the left lung. Okay. And then we also know that the nose, the nasal cavity, the oral cavity, the throat. Here's your larynx. And then this structure here, this light blue structure here, where you can see those ringed edges, will be your trachea, are all a part of your, see, here's the bottom of the trachea, the inferior portion of the trachea. These are the bronchi that are entering into the lungs. Those are the structures that are part of your respiratory system. Okay. Now let's discuss the digestive system. The digestive system is going to include our mouth, the oral cavity, the tongue. You can see the teeth there, okay? It is also going to comprise a structure called the pharynx, which is your throat. And then also this brown structure that you see here that is posterior to the trachea. It also runs up through here, but it's just posterior to all of these structures that you see. That is your esophagus. The esophagus is then going to lead down into, there's the bottom of the esophagus, so the inferior part of the esophagus is going to end up in your stomach, or at your stomach. So this is your stomach, okay? And then our stomach is going to lead into our intestines. Here are your small intestines. And you can see that they are the same color as this. So your small intestines, you can see that they're color-coded. So this region of the small intestine is your duodenum. This region is your jejunum, the darker pink, and then the lighter pink is the ileum. And it is going to be the ileum that then is going to go into the large intestine, which is gray here. So this is the large intestine. The large intestine that goes down back there to your anus, okay? So the large intestine is comprised of the cecum, ascending colon, transverse colon, finger to finger, descending colon, this gray structure back here. The descending colon then turns into, let me move the small intestine. So all of that is the small intestine. And then you can see the descending colon again, and then the curve is the sigmoid colon, and then that's your rectum, and it goes out of your anus, your butthole, where your feces go. Okay, so that is the structures that make up your gastrointestinal tract. I'm going to move the stomach, remove your large intestine, and here you are with the pancreas. The pancreas is going to be a part of your digestive system. It is also going to be a part of your endocrine system, okay? The endocrine glands, which we already talked about. Here are your kidneys. Well, let me remove this, sorry. Okay, so that completes your digestive system. Here are your kidneys, and you can see that you have two kidneys, okay? The structure that's a light brown that sits on both of your kidneys is called the adrenal gland. This is your adrenal gland. The adrenal gland is going to be a part of the endocrine system, okay? But your kidneys, you can see that they're bean-shaped, are a part of your urinary system, the urinary system, okay? So your adrenal gland sits on the superior aspect of your kidneys, okay? The adrenal gland is a part of the endocrine system, and your kidneys are a part of the urinary system. Let's stick with the urinary system. The major organs are the kidney, and then this tan structure here, which are your ureters that are going to then go into your bladder, and then the urethra, okay? Where the urine comes out and into your commode, okay? Our next system will be the respiratory system, the reproductive system, since we're here, okay? So our model is both male and female, okay? And female because it has a lot of mammary tissue. These are your mammary glands, a lot of mammary tissue that are giving it breast, okay? And female, okay? And female because it has a lot of mammary tissue. These are your mammary glands, a lot of mammary tissue that are giving it breast, okay? But it is also going to represent the male reproductive system. So you can see the penis, the scrotum, that's housed by the testes, okay? So I believe we have covered all but our immune system. Our immune system is what's going to protect us from the coronavirus and the flu, influenza. Our immune system is going to comprise the thymus. It is also going to comprise, remember that thymus was the structure, let me put the heart back, that sits superior. It sits right here. It will be brown just like this. It sits superior to the heart, okay? So the thymus is a part of your immune system. So is the spleen, okay? This spleen is going to be found in the left upper quadrant of your abdominal cavity. This is the abdominal cavity, and we only have one spleen, okay? And your bone marrow that's found inside of your bones will also be a part of your immune system, okay? So a system that's missing will be your muscular system. So since we've moved everything here, you can see these stripes. Those are your muscles, okay? So these are your gluteal muscles, okay? You can also see, let me put the chest wall back, okay? You can also see the muscle here, your pectoralis major muscle. So those are going to be a part of the muscular system, all right? The muscular system. We have over 600 plus muscles found in the human body, okay? So we have discussed our integumentary system, the skeletal system, the muscular system, the cardiovascular system, the endocrine system, the respiratory system, the reproductive system, the digestive system, the urinary system, and lastly, the immune system and the reproductive systems. Okay, so those are the 11 systems of the human body. Thank you. Take care.